fortunate that we've got the Gangplank for Bin. We talked about it before the games began. This is one of my favorite picks for Bin right now. He's one of my favorite Gangplanks in the entire LPL. He's so damn good on this pick, especially when he can find himself the flanks. If we get towards the late game, look at Bin. Watch this play.
Right? It was like, hey, do you want to get a drink? I mean, can I just get a blue buff for a second, or like, can we just work around this?
Oh, yeah, the only thing I was just going, look, all right, let's just grab some crabs instead. But Kanavi's like, all right, you have the bottom crab. I'm going to take a top laner instead. But Ben is aware of the situation, will be slowed down, but should be able to survive this one. Dodges the second Q. Kanavi can't dive this one, and Bin's going to be A-OK. Huanfeng needs to be careful. Has flash, has cleanse. Knockup doesn't land onto Huanfeng. Guardian there. Flash from Lumao, and a TP as well, but Angel's arrived on the scene. Hook comes on in, playing beautifully, but the collateral damage finishes him off. Yagap flashed away from by Huanfeng here. It's 2 versus 4, while the dragon is taken by SofM. Angel gets away with his life. A pick out back and away. This should be Herald for Suning, as they're moving the bot lane up as well. But actually, they're going to be slightly later than this one. Maybe JDG could just take this one away. Ragnarok is there, but it's too slow. Taken down is SofM, and the Herald will be easily snagged by JDG. It's too late to the play from Suning.
You can just do things like this. We kind of knew this was going to be much more slower paced, but honestly, you're actually seeing JDG play this really well.
Not that slow pace from Kanavi, as he just goes for the dive. This is exactly what we were seeing in the last game as well. The Graves, when the opportunity is there, can just blow someone up. Oh, no.
It's just doomed.
Don't tell me that, Rob, because that's what it was last game, and it just didn't happen. Zoom is getting pelted by cannon fire right here, and now he's getting pelted by Viking axes. SofM wants a bit of vengeance, and the Ragnarok means no ult can happen from Zoom.
Now Kanavi, though, might get one back on Bin.
Well, the tower might go down, and I don't know if Kanavi can actually win this 1v1. Bin's kind of large, but it's not a 1v1. He's got a Birdman with him, and knocked back is Bin. The pirate should go down here, and the bird wins out the day.
And you can see there,
well, what would have been a Ghost Blade back in the day.
Yeah. They're going to get onto Bin.
Bin's in trouble. Has his flash, but he doesn't get to move. Even with oranges, it was not okay. On gets knocked away. Gold card comes in onto Lumao as well, but I don't think there's anything Suning can do. JDG starting to feel themselves a little bit, starting to get proactive on the map. 3,000 gold lead as they look towards
to trade these structures. So nice job from JDG to put pressure down and use the time that SofM committed to that Rift Herald.
Bin has TP here. He's going to move into play. Everfrost going to keep Loken in place. And just what happened to Bin happens to Loken immediately after. SofM drops the Herald, as you say, in the mid lane.
That's how the best analogies work, where you just force them in. But it looks like JDG are going to get forced on top of here by Suning as well.
Yeah, Zoom's in trouble, will be locked up. TP comes on through and actually knocked away. But SofM, he's seen someone, so Ragnarok is there immediately. And they charge down Zoom, finishing off a kill. This is what we wanted from Suning. We want them to play side lanes.
For Suning is that mid lane tower, just stopping them from getting the deep vision and really pushing these lanes.
What the fuck? Oh, he's denied. Kanavi tried to make the miracle play. But the miracle has turned to a biblical disaster. The tower still goes down because they just don't clear the minions fast enough. But you know what? Pick is going to be in favor of Suning. And Baron is about to spawn. They do have a Felios, but in goes Yagao, knocks them in and takes them down. 2 kills go the way of JDG and SofM. No Ragnarok this time, my friend. He's trying to finish off the bird, but the bird says no.
I mean, this isn't even over. Angel's still here looking for Lumao, but I don't think you want to be there.
I think he's going to have to back away from this one. I don't know if JDG can do the Baron. Looks like the answer is yes, because the TP is being channeled. Kanavi is moving over from the base. Angel is in the scene, though. He's on the situation. I don't know what he can really do. He's got Bin moving over. Cannon Barrage about to come off a cooldown and immediately dropped onto the pit. Look at the low health bar. Splash in from Angel. Yagao gets into the pit, but the Baron is DPSing him right now. He's low. Barrels go in. Bin gets 1 kill for himself and moves into the pit. Angel and Bin against the world. Double kill for the Pirate. Now onto the Baron they go. And it's stolen by Angel. Soon and come out on top. The hook now slides into the play as well. And Kanavi is taken out of the picture. Lumao chased down by Bin. And everything comes up for the Lions.
JDG and throwing a Baron, name a better duo. That's the second game in a row now that JDG have tried to take this objective, and they've given it all away. Lumao is trying to run away on the horse, but there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to hide. The Viking is on the way.
Bin's trying to start a pub because he is just stacking up barrels right there. This just not working out for him. And now into the mid lane they go. They got themselves the Baron, but importantly, they also got an ace off at the top of it.
He's the highest level regardless in this game, and he hurts. But so does Yagao.
Yeah. SofM, for the 27th time in this series, overextends and gets absolutely wrecked for it. The dragon might just be able to be burst out, though. I don't think Kanavi...
Why SofM is up here, I do not understand. Like, when you see where the rest of Sunni are clumped, this doesn't make any sense to me.
He's just like, 1v3. I kind of like those odds. Ragnarok having to be used because Loken managed to get the Chain of Corruption in. And just to reiterate what we said way back in the draft, what we were talking about earlier on, if JDG can just sit mid lane like this and keep Suning at arm's length, there's very little Suning can do about this. There's a lot of poke on the side of JDG, and it will become very difficult to deal with. Bin is pushing real far in this bottom side, and there's a whole bunch of cavalry heading his way. I think he had a window to get out there, and he did not take it. Flash having to be used now. Zoom has the explosive cast. Oh, the TP comes through. Can he get it in time? Explosive cast is there! Bin tries desperately to get away with it, but it's just not happening, and he's taken down. Both mid laners as the Destiny has been used by Angel. And it looks like he's moved all the way to the Dragon Pit. He's behind the enemy right now, but this could mean that he's too split from the rest of the team. Yagao going to be the target, bit of damage in, but he's Twisted Fate with a rapid fire cannon. Doesn't have that much burst. In goes the Ragnarok. In comes the rest of the team. Can they finish anyone off, though? I don't think it's happening, as JDG pretty comfortably just survived the attempt here from Suning. That is 4 ultimates used, and they've achieved basically nothing. Now in go JDG onto Angel, who's just chased out the bottom side of the fight. Gold card flashes away, keeps himself alive. Dragon going to be burst down. It was all a bait. Great bait, mate. 8 out of 8 on this one as Lumao pulls into the play, but he's shredded by the Aphelios. In goes Yagao, Huanfeng flashing out to safety. On, going to follow him as well. Bin trying to stack up the barrels, trying to stop the chase. It's 4 versus 3. And Suning desperately trying to escape from the play. Huanfeng out on the bot side. On, won't be slowed. Bin has... Yeah, the cannon barrage, they're just going to dissuade the push for now. Sundisk is going to make this a real pain in the arse for Suning. They don't really have a way to try and take down that Azir Tower either, but look at this flank from the solo lane as barrels coming on in. Lumao takes 800 damage on a crit. That is kind of insane. An Angel having to kite away. QSS used there by Kanavi, but not to any avail because of the Everfrost. Ragnarok having to be answered. So, CC immunity off of both junglers now. The cards are flying in, and actually JDG starting to suffer from a bit of poke damage themselves and struggling to maintain the siege. The cannon's still going strong though, and without the flank positioning, Suning can no longer defend. In they go, and down goes the inhibitor. Nicely done here by JDG to maintain that position in the mid lane. Even though it starts to look a little shaky, they hold on. Kanavi dashing away. TP by Bin as well. Suning are really committing to this fight, but Lumao gets over the wall. Hooked back in. Everfrost is there. They're CCing him over the wall. Redemption comes in, and Lumao survives.
But there's still a minute until that dragon, so you still get Lumao ability to reset, but the redemption is not going to be there. I don't even know if it was redemption. Then the battle song will just collapse on bot side because Sunni want to pick.
Well, that is exactly what we're seeing. Yagao steps forward, has a Zhonya's though, keeps himself safe, flashes from the solo laners here. Yagao goes in, cannon barrage behind the play though. Lumao's gone in to start the fight, but he's completely on his own. In goes Angel to the top side of the map, but it's not working out because it's all about Yagao on his Azir. Angel, you can't take that 1v1. Bin against the world, but he's taken down. The world is too strong for him. And now Ragnarok can't save you, SofM. He's totally alone. And JDG, they don't want the Drake. They want to win the game.
And they will get to do so. A great fight from JDG separating them as Loken. Oh no!
Oh no. Just because your team is spent does not mean you can 1v1 Olaf, my friend.
JDG are really low. Hang on, JDG are super low. This could actually be the Viking moment.
Alright. Here we go, SofM. This is your moment of glory. Doesn't have Ragnarok CC'd up, and Zoom is just going to be able to finish him off. Dagda, you built it up, and it all just collapsed before my very eyes. Nexus being taken down, and you know what? Forget SofM, because the only one I want to talk about right now is Yagao on This Is It, as they take the 2-0.
So nicely played by JDG, being able to split with the victory.
And you know, we were coming into this series saying both these teams a little indecisive, a little unsure on some of the plays that they were making. This felt a lot cleaner for JDG. Still work to be done. I'm not trying to say this is a perfect team. Definitely a few mistakes being made, and definitely